Man, good times.
So let's talk about let's talk about the rewards here, because that was one of the big, criticisms that I had of 1 to 50 was that there didn't really seem like a very well justified reward to be able to take out of it. You got the weapon, and the weapon is cool, but it seemed like all of the work that you were putting in really only helped you in that system.
And it was immediately outclassed, I think, 2 weeks later when they came out with the augmented, what were those, lore weapons?
Yeah.
The Accursed Horde has done wonders for Deep Dungeon, okay? First of all, it adds that aspect of like randomness and like mystery and like, what am I gonna get?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the times it's just fucking fireworks. But there's tier 5 materia.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's brought the market way down, but it's still at a point where you can still sell off for a few 200K. And now, as someone who doesn't do endgame rating, I'm actually at the point where I'm starting to feel justified putting tier 5 materia into my gear.
Okay.
I wouldn't overmeld it, but yeah, I'm actually looking at it now and being like, I get so much more.
That makes sense.
With all this stuff in my gear, so that's cool.
Right.
But you can also get. They've added the high replica Allegan gear to. So
that's not bad.
It's not, because barely anybody crafts those for a few reasons. The first reason is that you have to do coil to get a lot of the mats to do it.
Right.
The second reason is when it comes to things like leatherworker, there's no reason to specialize into those except for that.
Right. Okay.
So nobody does it.
Yeah.
Now, granted, it has crashed the market. I mean, some of those things are only going for like 20K now.
Yeah.
But some of them are still going pretty high. At 100 plus, you get the glowing primal stuff. So like, the Garuda weapons that glow, the Mog weapons that glow. And
then
those are still going for like 800K to 1.4 mil. I sold 2 of them last night. I had 2.7 mil waiting in my delivery box.
Well, I got dicked over because I got the Titan Dragoon Spear, and it started at 2.3
Well,
mil.
it just looks like shit.
I
is
was
the
gonna
thing.
say, to be fair,
it's the dumbest looking one.
It's
Yes.
dropped to like 80K now.
Yeah.
Because no one likes it.
Yeah, that shit to begin with. But
Yeah.
it's also super popular right now because it just came out. Give it a few more weeks, and people that are just in it for the novelty will probably stop doing it. And as we've both said before, I mean, okay, Escalia, it's cool that you got up to, floor 90 in your little mixed party?
110.
110 in your mixed party. That's pretty legit. I don't think you're going to get much higher unless you get really, really lucky.
It gets that crazy, does it?
Dude,
Wow.
especially at 150, like the 50 to 100, if you don't have maxed weapon, like you can tell there's a big difficulty curve, right?
Sure.
And even 100 to 150, it starts getting more difficult. But at 150, they were not kidding at FanFest. It's fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
The Posh Panda in the chat says the gear from Palace of the Dead should never stand up to current raid/scripture. It's too casual content to warrant it. It being one tier behind those is fine, though.
Well, it doesn't actually.
I'm not. Hang on. I wasn't saying anything about the stats on it. I was hoping for at least something like an exclusive set that only came out of Palace of the Dead.
Aha.
Okay.
Now, I haven't seen this firsthand myself, but I have heard accounts that if you get to floor 200, you get an item that you can turn in that gives you access to a new unique set of gear.
Get the fuck out of here.
And I've heard, again, people
Isn't
can
this
correct
just
me in the
rumor
chat.
mongering?
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't think that's true.
That sounds like an urban legend right now. Like, to me,
People have gotten to floor 200, though.
I know
Can
that they
somebody
have.
confirm?
So, yeah, because that to me, I don't think Square Enix would do that.
That to me sounds really smart. So I don't think Square Enix did that.
I know it throws up all of the red flags.
That sounds to me exactly like Tai Jin drops refresh scroll.
Hey, he does.
That's what that sounds like to me.
In my return trip, I found him and I killed him and I got a refresh scroll.
Do you guys remember the Black Pegasus in Sorkai?
Yes.
That's a mount that drops from the Accursed Horde 150 to 200.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I gotta say.
There was a black mage that was sitting on it right next to the dude. And it's like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I thought that you got an earring out of getting to 200, but
That's what people seem to be saying in the chat.
People are saying that they're earrings. They're fucking ear. Are you?
That
fucking,
better not be it. That'll be stupid. Square Enix, you put fucking gear in there right now.
It's a set of earrings, 2 colors. See that now that's like a slap in the face, because that would have been great. I think that
Yeah.
like if there was an exclusive gear set, or at least one exclusive piece, more so than a fucking set of earrings that you could get out of that, I think that would be a big deal. Even if it was something that, stats wise was kind of useless. Like I always thought, for a long time, while it was still new and people were still struggling to get gold on it, the Odin helm was so cool like that because it like meant something when you saw it.
Things don't have to have gear. Glamour is the real end game.
It really is. It really is. So, I mean, like, it's surprising to me because, like, and I don't even think, like, putting it at 200 is a lot. Like, that's why I thought, like, no, there's no way Square Enix would do that. And it being a pair of earrings makes sense. But if they had made an exclusive set that came from Palace of the Dead that was like, I don't know, even I-190, but it was exclusive glamour gear, and put that throughout Accursed Horde drops, man, that
you don't even get a title for getting to 200.
I think you would have gotten I think you would get way more people who would want to do it. I mean,
Absolutely.
It's great that the replica Elegant gear comes out of there. Like, that's a good idea, especially because that market was fucked. But if it was exclusive, man, it could have been so much better.
Yep. There's also, you can get Wind Up Edda. I've gotten 2 of them. The first one I managed to sell for 1.3 mil before the market bombed it down to like 100K. I got so lucky.
I got 2 as well.
Yep, I got another one that I used. You can get the Orchestrion Roll Black Bosom, which is like Edda's like theme. You have to get that from the Accursed Horde. And when you clear 150, you get access to another Orchestrion Roll that you have to buy with pot shards. And then at 200, you get access to pot shards. You get access to another Orchestrion Roll with pot shards. So I mean, if there's a collector in you when it comes to stuff like that, there's still a reason to go to 200. All the minions that can drop from Aquapolis can drop in here, and I guess there's also some Palace of the Dead specific furnishings like floors and walls and stuff like that. And someone's saying that you can craft something that goes in your house.
When you clear 200, you get an item that you can either turn into the earrings or a furnishing or an outdoor furnishing for your house. That's your trophy.
Cool.
Oh, okay. I also heard that if you level Dragoon all the way up to floor 200 solo,
nope, I'm not.
You get a wyvern pet.
You get a wyvern pet?
No, that's wrong. It doesn't give you the pet, but it does give you a new skin if you already have the pet. It's like an undead skeleton one.
No, it gives you an earring.
Oh,
You idiot.
didn't we?
And you can sit on the bench too.
You can't sit on the
You do get to sit on the bench.
Let me tell you though, guys, seeing screenshots of like that sort of empty, like Promethean looking area and actually being there, 2 entirely different things. That place looks so fucking badass. It is so amazing. They have like these cool particle effects, and like the walls are like shifting sand. There was actually one instant when we zoned in. It was right when we started floor 160, and we zoned into a room that had one way out of it, and all of our cameras were facing the dead end, and the walls don't look like walls. They just look like this foggy like sand. So when we zone in, that's all that we saw. We thought it was like a fog of war situation where you don't actually get to see where you're going till you're already in the room, and we're all like, oh shit. And then we turn around like, oh, whew. Still scary though.
Hentai Girl in the chat saying, look, Limit Break Radio crew excluding Nika is casual, and of course casual complain again when things are exclusive and need more brains. Great nerf incoming. Thanks, you quackers.
Wait,
What?
I really just wanted to read it because Quackers is a new one for me. I've not heard that.
Was that a mistyped Quakers? Is he saying we're a religious group?
I don't think so. Quackers.
Wait, they're saying that we're complaining that things are exclusive, but we literally just said things need to be more exclusive.
That's what we want. We're happy.
What? No, we want it to be even more exclusive. Do you even listen?
The majestic space duck.
Is that your duck impression?
Yeah, that's my duck impression.
Thank you for the view, Hentai Girl.
For the view?
Yeah.
You want to hear my impression of a duck choking on a pencil?
Why a pencil specifically?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That was actually, I think that was I stole that joke
You
from a
stole it from
stand-up
someone,
comedian.
you son of a bitch.
I guarantee you I did. I
getting
know that
sued now.
I know I saw that on like Comedy Central in like 1993.
Why would you steal that joke?
It's one that I stole it when I was a kid. I knew that it was stolen when I took it, and I've been telling it ever since. I don't know why.
That comedian has played the longest game with you on that one. He's like, I'm going to get one person to remember this stupid joke, and that's what they're going to remember from my bit.
It's not even a good joke. Not even a little bit.
Stealing makes everything